magic school bus.
Okay, this is it. Tie game, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. All you gotta do is slam the ball over the left field fence and win the 7th game of the World Series.
Ralphie! Ralphie! Wake up! Ralphie, you're up!
Oh, right, Keisha. I knew that. Hey, Wanda, where's home plate?
There isn't one, Ralphie. Just pretend.
Pretend? Me? But I'll have nothing to slide into when I hit a home run.
You'll have nothing to hit if you don't let me pitch.
Oh, all right, I'll pretend.
Hey, you guys! Check this out!
Oh.
I just found out the coolest thing.
Yoo-hoo, Liz, come here.
Dorothy Ann, not now. I'm one swing away from hitting my way into the record books.
But you've got to see this. It'll change your lives.
Whatever it is, it can't be more important than our baseball game.
I just finished this book, A Child's Garden of Physics.
Huh? I'm really happy for you, D.A. We can't wait to hear the book report. But right now, I've got a game-winning home run to hit. So if you could just get off the field.
But Ralphie, you don't understand. This book's all about what gets things moving and what makes them stop. Forces, friction, pushes, pulls. Forces?
Friction?
Pushes? Pulls?
And as I always say, where there's physics, there's a field trip. Woo!
Listen, a force is just a push or a pull.
If you're gonna force us to listen to this...
You're being kinda pushy, don't you think?
No. I'm talking about real forces. Picture this. There's this big red sled sitting in the snow, not going anywhere. But if somebody comes along and gives it a push...
Who?
It doesn't matter, Arnold. If somebody comes and...
I need to know so I can complete my mental picture. Yeah, me too.
Okay. How about...
Napoleon.
Fine. If Napoleon comes along and gives the sled a push, it'll move. That's a force. And it'll keep moving on the slippery snow until something stops it.
Like the entire British Army?
No, like some dirt. Things rubbing together cause a force called friction. The sled stops because of the friction of the dirt against the runners. Friction slows down and stops nearly every motion on Earth.
You stopped our game to tell us that?
Isn't that cool?
Let us know when they make the movie, okay, D.A.?
Very funny, you guys. Well, I think friction is fascinating.
Well, I think it's... Hey. Dorothy Ann, wait! You know, that book does sound sort of cool.
It is. And look at this, Ralphie. Page 97.
Hey, it's a baseball field.
But it would be impossible to play normal baseball there. There's no friction.
You know, Dorothy Ann, this is one amazing book. Flat, sturdy, white, and the right size. GDA, do you think maybe I could borrow it?
Sure, but you have to promise to take care of it.
A Scout's honor.
You're up, Ralphie!
Thanks, D.A.
All aboard!
Now? But, Miss Frizzle, we're in the middle of the most important competition in the history of sports.
Just a delay of game, Ralphie.
Delay of game? What for?
Field trip delay. It's time to explore the unknown. Be adventurous, brave, and bold.
Let's go!
Field trip? Just as long as we don't get blasted, roasted, toasted, or eaten, I'm happy.
Oh, don't worry, Arnold. That's not until next week. Today, we're going to a baseball game.
All right!
This is so cool.
A baseball game? That's not new or different or exciting. What? Let's go someplace really unusual. Like that place I showed you, Ralphie. You know, page 97. Show them.
Yeah. Well,
Ralphie, how could you?
well, you know, it was the right size, and with the white cover and all, it made a great home plate. Hey, it's not like I ruined it.
Please, Miss Frizzle, can we get my book before we go?
No occasion for agitation, Dorothy Ann. We'll not only get your book, we'll keep Ralphie happy, too.
We will?
Bus, do your stuff! Time to hit the books.
Let me get the facts. Are we where I think we are? Yes, we are! At my old school, the librarian never let us drive in our books. Miss Frizzle, stop here, please. Page 97. It's the page I was talking about. It's all about a world without friction.
It looks like the world of baseball to me. Come on!
Ralphie, watch out! The ground on that field has no...
Whoa!
friction!
I can't stop!
Wow, it's Ralphie the runaway pinball.
Yeah, there's no stopping him now.
Without friction, how are we going to stop him? What would happen if something smashed into him? Right. A force pushing the other way. But what can we use? The only forces we can control in there are... us!
Take me out of the friction where things just slow to a stop. La 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 la. This way, class.
Something tells me I should have stayed home today.
Who knew he'd wind up inside a drawing?
I wonder what would happen if I tried to run.
Whoa! Not a good idea!
Oh boy, is this ever weird.
Hi! Yo!
I can't walk! I need something to push against! Like the friction of my feet against the ground!
These feet were made for friction. Whoa! Whoa!
Forget walking. I just want to stand up.
How about a force to get you going, Dorothy Ann? Like a push?
Whee! Never fear, Ralphie! A push to the rescue! There! I saved you!
Saved me? I was having a blast! Hey, DA, looks like Ralphie gave you the push-off.
That's the last time I saved him!
Whoa!
Phew, that was close. Whoa! Look on the bright side, Arnold. No friction, no grass stains.
Okay, hit it, Liz!
Now what?
Hello, sports fans! Welcome to the all-Frizzle friction-free baseball classic. And what a beautifully frictionless day it is.
Miss Frizzle, where did you learn to announce like that?
You'd be surprised what teachers do during the summer break. But let's talk about the game, DA.
Oh, yes.
Well, folks, believe it or not, we're coming to you live from inside my textbook.
Our playing field today is slipperier than ice and slicker than spit.
The ground out there has we repeat, no friction, folks.
Yes, sirree, baseball fans. This could very well be this week's game of the century.
On the mound is Wanda, one of the most outstanding pitchers in the class.
And master of the famed bubblegum ball.
You ready for this, Ralphie?
Try me.
First up is Ralphie, the most fearsome 4-foot hitter in the league.
And there's the pitch! Whoa! And look at that, folks. The force Wanda used really got that ball going and pushed her way back towards second.
It's a swing
I got it!
and a miss.
Oh, oops. Sorry, Miss Frizzle.
Ooh, and a serious catcher-teacher hip check. What's going on here? Another pitch. This one looks good.
A hot grounder down the third base line. For Dorothy Ann, what do you think has happened to our batter?
Hey, this isn't funny!
He's spinning off to first. Yes, Ralphie is going for a double with a spin on it.
Oh, dear.
Just look at that ball go, folks.
That's what happens when there's no friction from the ground to slow it down.
Oops. And look at Ralphie go.
Oh no, double play.
Okay, I'll play second.
It's all yours.
Coming through! Yet again, maybe I'll back him up in center. Look out, Keisha! Is this baseball? Or baseball? Holy cow! It could be an inside the park homer, folks! Whoa! My stomach!
Coming home.
And what a throw! It's going to be close.
Will Ralphie remember that no friction means no slowing down?
Whoops! Missed me.
Is it just me, or are we going to collide?
Whoa! Do I look like home plate?
If you're home plate, I must be safe.
I guess baseball isn't exactly field trip material. Whoa!
The lack of friction was the big pain.
Pain? I can't believe you failed to see the wonder of a world without friction.
I'd trade all the wonder in the world for box seats, which you might have had if it weren't for your goofy book.
Miss Frizzle!
Yes, Dorothy Ann.
I think we better call this game due to lack of friction.
Game! Hit it again, Liz! Grab on, class!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, says you.
Says you.
Says you.
Yeah. All right! It's the all Frizzle friction-free tug-of-war! Then again, maybe not.
Very good, Wanda. A push is one force that can get us moving. What's the opposite?
A pull?
A pull.
Excellent.
This is more like it. Thanks, boss.
Huh? Hey! Wait a sec. Where is everybody? Grab on, you guys! Pull! 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 Wow, you were right, D.A. We had no idea friction did so much.
Dorothy Ann, could I borrow that book when Ralphie's done with it?
Can I too?
Then me. Wait a sec. No one gets the book until we get out of it.
He's got a point.
I guess so.
To the bus! Is everyone seated?
Yes, Miss Frizzle.
Then let's book it!
Uh-oh, what's that noise? At my old school, we only pressed flowers in our books.
Any suggestions, class?
Better got it, Miss Frizzle.
Excellent idea, Wanda.
Oh no! The cover of the book is pushing down on the bus too hard for the wheels to push us out. What? We're stuck!
I can't believe this. We're stuck in Dorothy Ann's book.
What'll happen to us if we can't get out?
Guess we'll be food for the bookworms.
Carlos!
This is serious.
I know. A real heavy situation.
As I always say, those who are book-bound should take a look around. This way, class. Stay on the same page, please. Step on it, Liz!
There's not enough friction down here to push the bus out.
There's too much friction up here!
Okay. Where do we stand?
Somewhere between page 96 and 97.
Carlos!
Hey, just trying to lighten things up.
Lighten things up. That's it. Climb up on the roof and push up on the book.
Let me get the facts. You're saying we should hold up the book, get in the bus, and drive away?
Yes.
How?
Good question, Arnold. Anyone have an answer?
DA, this is all your fault!
Ralphie, you're a genius. Look, the letters peel off the page. I have a plan. We split into 2 teams, right?
Right?
Ralphie's team goes on the roof and pushes up on the book, while my team piles letters up under here to hold the book up long enough for us to get out.
Like this.
Exactly. Let's do it!
Let her rip!
Carlos, take a letter.
Excellent plan. But why doesn't your team push up on the book while my team piles the letters? Okay? Okay.
Not okay.
Yes, okay.
Not.
Yes, okay.
Not.
DA, what is it again that makes everything stop?
Friction.
And if there's a lot of it, you can't get anywhere. Right, Ralphie?
Yes?
Well, I think there's a little too much friction between you two. So if we're ever going to get out of this book,
We'd better get rid of the friction between us.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm even sorrier.
No, I'm sorrier.
No, I'm sorrier.
and I'm sorrier than both of you.
Okay, let's try it.
Push! Come on, you bunch of Weasley wimps, push! It's working! More letters!
Out of the book and through the words, back to the class we go. La 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 la.
An open and shut case.
Carlos!
Hang on, Ralphie. Remember what happened last time you jumped out of the bus like that? Never fear, there's friction here.
Good old friction.
Hey there, Friction fans. Welcome to the All Frizzle Complete with Friction Baseball Classic.
Yes, sirree, it's a beautiful day here at Frizzle Field, and have we got a game for you.
The first up is our very own Dorothy Ann. I tell you, Keisha, if she hits the ball as hard as she hits the books, watch out! Oh, a tremendous hit deep into center. Holy cow, she exerted some kind of force on that ball.
But can the left fielder Carlos get to the ball and apply his force to stop it?
No, he can't! What a shot, folks!
But lucky for Carlos, the friction of the ball against the grass has slowed it to a stop.
What would we do without friction, folks?
Yahoo! Come on, children! And D.A. finds a friend in friction as she slides home. The big question, is she safe or out?
I don't know, Keisha. I can't make out the plate.
That's funny. Neither can I.
Where is it?
I think it's over there.
D.A. was right. This book is great.
As I always say, Ralphie, never judge a book by its cover.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Hey, Liz, another day, another... caller? Now, who could that be? Hello, Magic School Bus producer speaking.
Hi. You know that textbook the bus and the kids went inside?
Oh, wonderful book, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to know where I can get a copy.
So you can visit a world without friction?
Right. I already checked the library.
Where'd you look?
In the non-friction section, of course.
Well, actually, you can find non-friction anywhere.
But here on Earth, I thought friction was the only game in town.
It is, but you'd be surprised how many ways we can give friction the slip.
You mean like sliding down a slide?
Exactly. Very little friction, but lots of fun.
Or playing shuffleboard? Oh, and of course. Ice skating! She shoots! She scores! Yes. Snow skiing. And water skiing. Snow sledding. Skateboarding. Oh, and don't forget, log rolling.
Very non-frictional.
So friction is all around us, but sometimes there's just less of it.
Exactly.
And sometimes a lack of friction can surprise you.
Yes, I suppose it could surprise you.
Thanks. Non-friction is my favorite.
Oh, sometimes working on this show is stranger than friction.
Checked and double-checked, Wanda. The Double Trouble Wheel of Wonder is ready to roll.
So are we, Arnold. We've already sold 689 tickets. And we just gave the money to the benefit for the animal shelter.
That's just for openers, Phoebe. We're gonna be the hottest ticket at the carnival. Crowd control in place.
Stand by to be energized. 3, 2, 1.
It's showtime!
chairperson of the safety committee.
Okay, so who's the chairperson of the Powered Up committee?
You are, Carlos.
Carlos! Is it just me, or does it take electrical energy to run a Ferris wheel? Well, hey, don't blow a fuse. All I gotta do is plug it in. Gonna give it the goose when I plug in the juice. Here goes. Yow! Oh no, it's shorted out.
Snap out of it, guys. We gotta get this wheel moving before the ticket holders get hopping mad.
Well, don't know about mad, but I'm hopping up and down to ride the double trouble wheel of wonder.
Miss Frizzle?
We need your help, Miss Frizzle.
I leap at the opportunity. Plug me into the problem, Carlos.
That is the problem, Miss Frizzle. No electricity. We hooked up the cable and it went kablooey.
No energy, no motion. No rides on the Ferris wheel.
And that was the last cable, too.
No need to get hectic over electric. It's not the only source of energy.
It's not?
Nope, the world is full of energy. You just have to find it, harness it, and put it to work for you.
Find it, harness it, put it to work? We don't have time.
Sounds like we need an expert. Hey, Mikey, come in.
Not Mikey! Last time your little brother helped out, we really got burned.
Okay, so we took a ride through my serum and sizzle 'em marshmallow smoker.
But you must admit those marshmallows were certainly tasty.
Yeah, and I had a heat rash for days.
I'd rather turn this thing by hand than ask Mikey for help.
That's it! Manpower!
Don't you mean person power, Ralphie?
Whatever, Phoebe. Come on, guys. People, let's crank it up. Turn!
Phew, this is hard.
Wow, what a ride. We could probably go around at least once by sunset.
Come on, Carlos, this is serious. We need energy to move this thing, not jokes.
If we don't get it moving soon, we'll have to call the riot police.
I suppose we could refund their money. We can't do that. What about all those poor helpless animals at the shelter? What about them? Phoebe's right. We can't let them down. Call Mikey. It's really just a matter of delivering the right amount of energy to the right spot.
Mikey, come in, Mikey.
Hang on a sec. Yo, Carlos, what's up?
The Wheel of Wonder is grounded. I plugged it in, and it went kablooey.
No problem, bro. There's a big world out there loaded with energy. All we gotta do is find it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Clear the runway. I'm on my way.
So, what was that about delivering the right amount of energy to the right spot?
Well, let me put it this way, my friend. It's when motion makes commotion. Oh, no!
Gangway!
Hey, that might work.
Whoa, that falling rock turned the Ferris wheel.
Whoa! You got it. Excuse me. And if the energy of one falling rock can turn it once, imagine what a whole bunch of rocks could do.
Yo, Mikey.
At your service and ready to roll. Hey, Dorothy Ann. Glad to see you got rid of that rash.
Excuse me, but as head of the safety committee, I don't think falling rocks are a safe thing to use.
Got it covered, Arn. The rocks will fall into one set of seats while the people ride in the other.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, when I was Mikey's age, I was still doing weight and volume in the sandbox. Let's go rock hunting, you guys!
But what about the crowd? They're getting restless.
somebody has to stay here and make sure they don't tear down the Ferris wheel next.
Who's gonna do that? How about you? Oh, wait a minute. Hold it a second.
Okay, class, let's rock and roll.
But I'm just one kid. What can I do?
Wing it, Carlos.
May the rocks be with you soon, Carlos. Buckle up, everyone.
Okay, Miss Frizzle. It's rock power we're after. We want to find it, harness it, and put it to work.
Whatever moves you, Mikey. Bus, do your stuff.
Boulders! Gazillions of them! All we gotta do now is get them to the top of the mountain.
How? Carry them one by one, then drop them on the Ferris wheel?
Speaking of dropping, that's not a bad idea, Ralphie. Take chances. Make mistakes.
Wahoo! The Frizz thinks of everything. Don't you think she could have warned us we were going to eject?
I heard that, Arnold. Now look out below.
Prepare for landing. Yeah!
Catch you later, class.
Knock, knock. Who's there? No fair.
No fair who?
No Ferris wheel yet. Ha ha. Mikey, do you copy? Over.
10-4.
Where are those rocks?
We're working on it.
According to my research, at the rate we're going, we should have enough rocks at the top of the mountain by the time I'm 62.
DA's right. We'll never get enough rocks to the top of the mountain to power the Ferris wheel.
There must be another way.
Oops.
Ralphie, you chipped it.
They're rocks, Arnold, not antiques.
Do something, Mikey. I'm out of jokes and blowing hot air.
It's blowing pretty good here, too.
My cap! Come back here!
Hey, if the wind has enough energy to move Ralphie's cap like that, maybe it could move these rocks. Yeah, right, Phoebe. Like the wind is going to blow the rocks up the mountain.
Not a bad idea, Keisha. Ever heard of a windmill? The wind turns the blade of the windmill.
That turns a drum, which moves a conveyor belt
That carries the rocks up the mountain.
and drops them on the Ferris wheel. Wow! I have to hand it to you, Mikey. This is a pretty cool idea.
Can I have my belt back now?
Is it just me, or do we have a little size problem here?
Yeah, where are we going to get a windmill big enough to move boulders to the top of the mountain?
As I always say, where there's a will, there's a windmill.
How far can a dog run into the forest?
How far?
Halfway. After that, he's running out. Any luck, Liz? I didn't think so.
I think the wind is just right, Miss Frizzle.
Then capture it and put it to work, Mikey.
Ready, guys? Ready!
I don't know, Mikey. I still don't think it's gonna work.
Hang on to your sombrero, Ralphie. Here she blows!
Hey, we're moving!
It's working! Well, what do you think, Ralphie?
I think moving rocks is a breeze. Especially when the wind is doing all the work.
Let's hear it for wind energy! second. We may not be in the water, but the rocks are. Yeah, how do we get them up the mountain now?
Hey, give me a break. We harnessed enough energy to get them this far, didn't we?
But what about that?
What a ride! Surf City!
Yeah, I never realized water had so much energy.
Hey, if water has the energy to move us, maybe we can harness it to move the rocks.
Ralphie, how are we going to do that? Water can't go uphill.
But rocks can.
Huh? See what the water did to our raft? It looks like a paddle wheel. Exactly.
It seems to me if we hook some kind of stick to the paddle wheel
And connected a spoon thingy to the other end of the stick.
Yeah, so when the spoon thingy gets bent by the paddle wheel and the rocks fall in, it slings them up the mountain. Kabowie!
As a Frizz would say, it's time to take chances, get messy, and... Where is Miss Frizzle anyway?
Hi-ho! One water-driven rockapult for your examination. Batteries not needed, some assembly required.
Is this water wheel actually going to get the rocks up the mountain, Miss Frizzle?
There's no power like water power, Arnold.
water energy to the rescue!
I guess I owe you one, Mikey. I really didn't think there was enough energy in the water to push the paddles hard enough to turn the water wheel so it could flip the catapult and fire a rock.
Making us the rock-toting champions of the world. Right, guys? Yeah!
Uh-oh. I think we yahed too soon. Looks like the tension bar's jammed.
I think you're right, Ralphie. See if you can reset it.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
Never mind, Ralphie. I'll do it. What could possibly happen? Careful, Wanda.
Just give it a little tug to the left.
No sweat, Mikey. I've got it covered. Come on, Ralphie. Help me out here. Ralphie! Come back!
I think I'm gonna be sick! Great catch, Miss Frizzle.
Good aim, Ralphie.
What now? Wind and water energy only got the rocks to here. And we need them up there.
And unless we think of another source of energy, we'll never get our Ferris wheel turning, which means we'll have to take the money back from the animal shelter.
Maybe we should have called it the Double Trouble Wheel of Blunder.
Bad one, Ralphie.
You think you're depressed? Think about our customers.
Why? Because they can't ride the Ferris wheel?
No, because Carlos has probably started doing his impressions by now.
Listen up, people. You will ride the Wheel of Wonder when I say it is time. I'll be back. Whoa, big pile of batteries. How's it going, Liz?
Miss Frizzle to Carlos. Over.
Things are heating up, Miss Frizzle. You better do something quick.
We're working on it, Carlos. 10-4. Well, class, anybody have any hot ideas? Carlos said the crowd is really getting steamed.
Speaking of steamed, I'm boiling.
Yeah, me too. The sun is roasting me.
Wait a second. Wait a second. If we used wind and water energy to move the rocks, Maybe we can move them by using... solar energy! Yeah, but how? I got it! Yeah, let's do it! If we can get enough of the sun's energy to a canteen, then the water will boil and... I know! The water will boil, build up steam inside.
Yeah, we're cooking now. That steam will build up enough energy to launch a rocket. I mean, a rock, Ralphie. A rock!
Yay! It works!
They'll be coming over the mountain when they come. They'll be coming over the mountain when they come. They'll be coming over the mountain. They'll be coming... Man, talk about too little, too late.
You design them, we deliver them. One solar-powered, steam-driven rock launcher at your service.
Get back! Back, I tell ya! Or I'll do my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression again. Bravo! Mikey, get me out of here.
Got it covered, Carlos! Energy to the rescue!
Huh?
Okay, guys, let's get those rocks moving. The wind's blowing and the rocks are rolling.
Water's flowing. Catapult's throwing.
The sun is shining.
Yikes, it's boiling.
Pressure's right, Mikey.
Time to rock and roll, Miss Frizzle.
Hit it, Keisha.
I think you found a new source of energy.
What's that? Mikey power!
Yay! Calm down, folks. No pushing. We'll be here all day. Everyone gets a chance to ride the Double Trouble Wheel of Wonder.
$6.98? $6.99? We sold 700 more tickets for the shelter! And they're still coming, Phoebe. We're customerized, revitalized, and energized! Hi, Miss Frizzle! Hi, Mikey!
Your wind-powered, water-powered, solar-powered system is in full operation, Mikey. Rock solid.
Looks that way, Miss Frizzle.
Wind energy harnessed, moving the rocks smartly up the mountain. 10-4. Water energy captured, tossing the rocks toward the top. 10-4.
Solar energy making steam.
We couldn't have done it without you, Mikey.
It was nothing, Miss Frizzle.
Nothing but your endless energy and the power of your imagination.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, the producer here.
Just the person I wanted. I'm from the SPCR,
What's the SPCR?
the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Reality.
Uh-oh.
I mean, running a Ferris wheel with falling rocks, that's ridiculous.
Well, true. Machines that run on the energy of falling rocks probably aren't a good idea. If your dishwasher ran on falling rocks, you might not have many dishes.
So why didn't the kids just use wind power? Or water power? Or solar power directly to run the Ferris wheel?
Because the wind, water, and solar energy they needed was on the other side of the mountain. So they used that energy to move the rocks so the rocks could move the Ferris wheel.
Are you saying there wasn't enough wind, water, or solar energy where the Ferris wheel was?
Exactly. There are lots of different sources of energy, but unless you can harness them and move the energy to your machine, you can't use it.
Seems to me moving energy can be dangerous and shouldn't be done carelessly.
That's a good point. Energy is powerful, and power can be dangerous if you don't know how to use it.
Okay, that's cool. And the SPCR doesn't mind a little reality bashing in the name of education. But there are limits.
Go ahead, I'm sitting down. What's the problem?
You really expect us to believe that Mikey had the power to actually knock the bell clear off the hammer slammer?
Listen, just between us, we had a story conference about that, and it was Miss Frizzle's idea.
You mean Ms. Frizzle is real?
Well, she does have her moments, but you didn't hear it from me. Okay. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Right, Arnold? Right, Arnold?
No, I like the cold because it means we get hot cocoa.
I'll save you a seat.
One hot cocoa, please. Hello? Miss Frizzle?
It's my weekend cafeteria duty, Arnold. One marshmallow or two.
Two, please.
Liz, marshmallows, please. Oh, careful, Arnold. As my great-grandfather Nicholas used to say,
Ho, 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 ho. It can hurt a lot when the mug gets hot. Ho, 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 ho.
I'd go to the ends of the earth for this drink.
what a provocative idea.
Not too hot now. Just lovely and warm.
Hey, Arn.
Hi, Arnold. Great hot cocoa today.
Wanda, saving a seat does not mean giving it to Harry Arm. Yes, sirree. The beautiful thing about hot cocoa is that it can be enjoyed anywhere. Want to sit over there?
By that broken window? No way! Brr, it's too cold over there.
Not when you have hot cocoa. Oh, at last you're mine! It's cold! Where did all the hot go?
Oh, I thought he'd never ask.
You had to ask, didn't you, Arnold? You know I hate the cold.
I just wanted to know where the heat in my hot cocoa went.
A burning question, Arnold. And what better place to study heat than the land of ice and cold?
You mean we're in the Arctic?
Exactly.
The Arctic? That's one of the coldest places on the earth. At my old school, we wore jackets when it was cold.
Oh, jackets, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Ms. Frizzle, aren't these a little thin for the Arctic?
Well, let's see what else we have in stock. Wool jackets? Nope. Down-filled parkas? On order. Sheepskin flight jackets? Out of stock.
Miss Frizzle, look out!
Whoopsie. Come on, Buzz. Do your stuff.
The engine's frozen.
And the heater's cooling down already.
I knew it. We've been frizzled again.
I heard that, Tim. And I like it.
Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad, bad, bad. Keisha, shut the window. You're letting all the heat out. According to my research, the Arctic temperature can drop to 100 degrees below zero. Arnold, you got us into this.
And I'm going to get you out.
How?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that.
Uh-oh, looks like some of us are losing heat faster than others.
That's right. Liz is cold-blooded. She gets most of her heat from outside her body.
Look, I think she's trying to point to something.
Don't worry, Liz. I'm warm-blooded. My heat is your heat. Maybe she was pointing at this trunk. Hey! Excuse me.
All right, ski goggles.
Ooh, not quite, Ralphie. These aren't ski goggles. They're heat peepers.
Heat peepers? What do they do?
Whoa. Is it just me, or did Ms. Frizzle get frizzier?
That's not hair, Ralphie. It's some kind of stuff moving away from her body.
If that's the case, then moving heat means losing heat.
And it's going fast.
It's going right out of the bus.
And out into the cold. Keisha! Oh, please keep the window shut.
Now I understand. That's where the heat in my cocoa went. Out the top and through the metal mug.
Oh, you got it, Arnold. Heat is always on the move.
And it's moving out of our bodies. We need to find a heat source.
Maybe there's a heater or something in here. Hey, wood. We can make a fire.
Oh, way to go, Arnold. When you're hot, you're hot.
Ooh, that's much better. Yay! Warm at last. But for how long?
As long as the wood holds out, which won't be much longer.
Whenever I've got a tough problem to solve, I break up the old brain cells with a cup of hot lemon water tea.
That gives me an idea. What about breaking up the wooden trunk in the bus and using it for more firewood? Hot idea! Let's stoke the oak. Stand back! Hot water bottles! Wait a minute. Hey, you guys! Anybody want a heat source?
Dynamic deduction, Carlos. Hold 'em open.
Whoa! Look at all that heat going into the hot water bottle.
Hey, I can feel the heat moving into my body.
If we can move the heat from the fire into the hot water bottles, then what if we move the hot water bottles onto the bus engine? The heat will move from the bottles onto the engine, and it'll start. Vroom! And once it starts, we're out of here!
Yay! Too late! The bus is already out of here! And so are Phoebe and Ralphie! Ralphie! Phoebe! Come back! We can't!
Is it just me, or are we floating away?
At my old school, we never got stranded on ice floes.
First we lost our heat, now we're losing our best friends.
And the bus.
Whoops! And I almost lost my hot water bottle. Make that cold water bottle. The heat's gone.
If we don't stay warm, we'll never save the bus or us.
Never say never, Arnold. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining.
I don't know about clouds, Miss Frizzle, but maybe if these jackets had some kind of lining, the heat wouldn't move out so fast.
I think you're onto something, D.A. Can I borrow your book?
Sure. Arnold, what are you doing? My book!
Sorry, Dorothy Ann. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Since the heat moves so easily through these jackets, maybe we can slow it down by putting something in the way. Hey, it's working!
Ah, the inspiration of insulation.
We're gonna be permanent ice cubes. I just know it, Phoebe. What are they doing? Are they trying to save us?
Actually, they're stuffing paper into their jackets.
They're doing what?
Wow, it looks like the paper's keeping them warmer. He's not losing heat as fast as Wanda. Too bad we don't have anything to stuff into our jackets. What is it, Liz?
The repair manual. Maybe it'll tell us how to unfreeze the bus, turn it into a helicopter, and get us out of here.
Can I see it?
Sure. Have you lost it? Our very survival depends on what's in this book.
You're right. I'm feeling warmer already. The paper's keeping my heat in.
Ralphie! Keep cool, Ralphie! We'll save you!
Keep cool? That's not the problem.
Well, we've slowed down the movement of heat by putting something in the way to block it.
Any chance we could find something warmer than these paper heat blockers, Miss Frizzle?
What if I told you that there was a fur coat and a heat source due north?
I'd say, let me at it!
Last one of the heat sources, a frozen egg.
But I should warn you.
Oh, that feels good.
Oh, warm, warm, warm.
Phew! As Ralphie would say, is it just me, or does this heat source smell like a dead fish?
Who cares? If we don't keep warm and save the bus, Ralphie may never say anything again.
Smells like a dead fish. Feels like a hot breeze.
Looks like... Yikes! A polar bear!
Yoo-hoo, class! Now you see us, now you don't.
Where are we? How are we gonna save the bus now?
I know. Well, I don't know exactly. I'm working on it.
Wherever we are, it sure is hot.
Can we get this heat source to the bus?
It certainly bears thinking about.
Then I better find out where the bus is.
Wait for me.
I don't get it. We're in the middle of the Arctic. How did it get to be so steamy?
Well, let's check it out. The heat's coming out of the ground.
And it's still warm up here.
You're right. It looks like the heat from the ground gets trapped by these weird plants.
What kind of plants are these anyway?
Hey guys, over here! I can see it! I can see the bus!
Keisha, be careful. The heat's escaping through the hole in the roof.
This isn't a roof! It's polar bear fur! We're riding the Polar Bear Express!
We're on the polar bear?
So, does the bear's hair work just like the paper we stuffed in our jackets?
To keep the heat in?
As my niece Moon Valley always says, like, for sure, for sure.
Miss Frizzle! Ah!
I get it! It's the tangled hair that insulates the bear!
Excellent observation, Carlos.
Swell, but how do we get out of here?
Coochie coochie coo.
Yay!
This way, class.
Where are they now, Phoebe?
I don't know, Ralphie. I can't see them anywhere.
What was that?
It seems like the ice floe we're on is shrinking.
Shrinking? As in getting smaller? As in breaking apart?
That just about covers it, Ralphie.
At least we've been blown closer to the bus.
Oh, no!
The ice flow's breaking apart!
Ralphie! Phoebe!
We're goners. I know it. No more bad jokes from Carlos. No more field trips. No more Frizz.
Snap out of it, Ralphie. According to this page, there should be some blankets right up here. Ew, gross. What kind of blanket is this?
Looks like a fat blanket. Hey, it may be gross, but that fat can sure trap heat. Oh, we're done for! Scram! Beat it! Don't mean to be rude, but you're too heavy!
Wait a second. How do walruses swim in that freezing water?
I don't know. Look, there's hardly any heat coming off their bodies. I bet all that blubber just traps their heat. Just like the fat did on your hand.
I got it. If it's good enough for a walrus, it's good enough for us. Hurry up, Ralphie. I'm telling you, it'll work. There they are.
Hey, guys!
Oh, no! They've lost so much heat, they've turned yellow.
Come on, Arnold. You turn blue from the cold, not yellow. Believe me, I know.
Hey!
Come on over. We figured out how to keep the heat.
Yeah!
Hang on, Phoebe. We've got to save them.
I know. We'll jump in the water and swim across.
According to my research, you won't last more than 3 minutes in water this cold.
Okay, then maybe not.
Never fear, Arnold. Where there's a Liz, there's a way. Hit it, Liz! Actually, we've been blubberized. Good work, Liz! Ooh, now that we're messy, it's time to make mistakes, take chances, and get wet!
Yippee! No way am I getting in that water. It's too cold, and you know how I hate the cold.
Don't worry, Wanda. This blubber stuff really works.
Keeps the water out and the heat in.
If I can do it, so can you.
Arnold's right. Since when have I been such a Weasley wimp? Hey, I'm actually feeling warm. This is great.
glad you're safe. Whoops.
Who's safe? We've got to get the bus started before it ends up in the water.
Too bad the bus isn't as hot as I am now. Phew.
Yes! I've got a plan.
I knew you would eventually.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. 1, 2. The heat escaping from our bodies should melt the fat and warm up the bus enough so it can start.
But wait! We're losing the heat through the metal of the bus. Now what do we do? If only the bus could turn itself into a polar bear with all that thick fur.
That's it. To warm up the bus, we've got to trap the heat we're making so it can't get out.
How?
Give me a minute. It'll come to me.
So that's where you stash the igloo building equipment.
Igloo? Igloo. Igloo!
Good thinking, Arn.
Thanks. Come on, you guys. Keep those snow blocks coming.
I had no idea snow was such a good heat trapper.
You'd think it would be too cold.
Ah, yes, but see how light and fluffy it is? That's because it's filled with tiny little air pockets which block the heat.
Like the tangled hair that insulated the bear.
That's fair.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Come on, guys. Don't quit now. No turn, no burn. No heat, no. Hey, it's working. The igloo's keeping our body heat from escaping. The bus is warming up. The inspiration of insulation.
Excellent work, class. Whoa, and just in time. All aboard!
Let her rip, Miss Frizzle!
One steaming hot cup of cocoa. You earned it, Arnold.
Thanks, Miss Frizzle. And this time, it's going to stay hot.
Excellent innovation, Arnold.
Thank you. Not again.
My, what a splendid cocoa cozy. A quilted jacket to hold in the heat with a double-layered zippered lid. Oh, yes, the inspiration of insulation.
How did you know?
I was in Miss Frizzle's class last year. Have a seat, Arnold.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, producer speaking.
Yeah, I was just watching that Arctic show, and I was wondering where I can pick up a pair of those hot-looking heat peepers.
Well, actually, you can't. They don't really exist.
I just wanted to hear you admit it.
But there are goggles that let you see what's hot and cold.
I know. Infrared goggles, right?
Right. They let you see how heat moves, although heat peepers are cooler.
You know, we didn't have to go all the way to the Arctic to learn that some things let heat pass through them and others stop it from escaping.
You're talking about the inspiration of insulation.
Exactamundo. Like what they put in walls or sleeping bags.
It's the little tiny air pockets in insulation that block the heat and keep it from moving outside. Liz, keep that closed.
I also know that people don't get blubberized to stay warm in cold water. They use wetsuits.
Which contain millions of tiny air pockets that trap your body heat and keep you warm in the water.
So why didn't you just give the kids wetsuits?
And miss the chance of blubberizing them? No way!
All right. I admit bet it was fun to see them slime with fat. But tell me this. Instead of having Arnold make a Cocoa Cozy, why didn't he just go out and buy a thermos?
If we did that, you wouldn't get to call up and bug us about it. Now, you probably already know this, but a thermos is a bottle with a special hollow outside wall that blocks the flow of heat.
One other thing. Taking a lizard to the Arctic would be really foolish. I mean, any reptile would have gone torpid and frozen to that faster than you can say permanent hibernation.
We thought about that, but then our Liz is a special kind of lizard. Uh-oh, gotta go. Okay, Liz, I know it wasn't your favorite field trip, but is it just me or is that... the blubberizer. No, Liz, not the audience. Sorry.
You and your terrific ideas, Keisha.
You have a better idea, Ralphie?
Our mission was to tell the entire universe what air can do.
And all we've got to put in the space capsule
Is an empty jar.
Not empty. It's filled with air. So let's just give this jar to the space guys to put in the capsule and wait for blast-off.
But Keisha, it doesn't even have a top.
Attention. All space projects are now being loaded for launch.
Gee, that's really cool.
It demonstrates what water can do. Want to see? The water in clouds makes falling rain and waterfalls and rivers. It can also turn water
Hey, and what have you guys made for the Walkerville space capsule?
Well, we have this, actually, we're not quite finished with it yet.
Why couldn't our mission be water, like Miss Rivers' class?
Yeah, at least water does something.
Wow! That's fantastic!
It's called Everything You've Always Wanted to Know About Rocks. Neat, huh?
Solid!
It's great!
Really amazing!
What's your project?
We're stuck with air, and that's not fair. Hey, we can write a poem.
Carlos! You guys better go ahead. We've got some final touches to make.
Final touches? We've got nothing to work with. Zip, air doesn't do anything.
Yoo-hoo! Good morning, class!
Miss Frizzle!
Success, class! I found the perfect top for your jar.
That's great, Miss Frizzle, but we're really stuck on air.
Oh, me too, Keisha. It just blows me away. Woo-hoo!
Miss Frizzle!
Just think, years from now on a small planet by a distant star, some curious extraterrestrial will open the Walkerville space capsule and discover the wonders of air. All thanks to you, class.
But we don't know what to make that shows what air can do when air can't do anything.
Oh, really? Well, as my old roommate, Ariel View, used to say, nothing clears your head like a little fresh air.
Huh?
To the bus!
But Miss Frizzle, we can't go on a field trip. We'll miss the launch. Besides, I'm hungry.
No problem, Arnold. It's not launch time yet. But here's a seaweedy to tie you over. Seatbelts, class!
I don't know, Arnold. Maybe I should have stayed home today.
You too?
Air it out, Liz.
Where are we?
I wish I knew. I'm not sure, but I think we're inside the pickle jar.
Talk about a jarring experience.
Carlos!
Now what? How are we gonna get our air project on the space capsule?
There must be some mistake, Miss Frizzle.
Mistake? As in error?
As in giant!
Hey, don't leave us inside this jar! Come back! She can't hear us. We're too tiny.
What are we gonna do now?
What do we always do? To the bus!
Not again.
Come on, Arnold!
Coming!
Time to hit the jar vacator, Liz. Whoopsie.
Oh no! The jar vacator's gone kaflooey!
Not to despair, Phoebe. There's more than one way to leave a jar. Volcanoes, no. Logs, no. The digestive system, no. Ah! Here it is. The How to Get Out of a Pickle Jar When You're the Size of a Snail Escape Manual. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
What does it say? What does it say?
Follow me. It says open compartment 7. 5, 6, 7. It's the How to Get Out of a Pickle Jar When You're the Size of a Snail Escape Kit.
Open it, Miss Frizzle! Hurry!
Whatever you say, Keisha.
Wow, this is totally cool.
Check out the big cloud.
Look how it moves when I wave my hand through it.
Yeah, but what is it?
Checking. Ah, it's called Extraordinaire, and it's colored pink so we can see it.
What else does it say?
It says, use the Extraordinaire to help you escape through the top of the jar.
What happens if we can't escape?
Ah, nothing much. We just won't be able to put anything into the space capsule. We'll miss the blast off of the century. And we'll be stuck inside this jar forever.
No way! There's plenty of time to figure out how to get out of here.
Attention. The space capsule will be launched in exactly 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh bad, oh bad, oh bad, bad, bad!
10 minutes till launch? We can't get out of here in 10 minutes? With nothing but this pink stuff to work with, we won't be out of here for 10 years.
Well, as my cousin Locksmith always says, if there's a way in, there must be a way out.
You mean it's time to take chances, make mistakes, and see what Extraordinaire can do?
Oh, Arnold, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, guys, if we have to use Extraordinaire to escape, we better see what it can do before it all disappears. Hey!
Man, this stuff moves like crazy.
I caught some.
Yeah, but it's getting away! It's still getting away! According to the escape manual, Extraordinaire spreads out in all directions. Look! Liz found a way to collect Extraordinaire in a turkey baster!
We need more than a turkey baster to capture all this stuff.
Ah, just the thing. A thin, stretchy rubber glove. Let's snare some Extraordinaire.
Hey, this is fun!
Wahoo! We're doing it! We're trapping the Extraordinaire! Quick, seal the glove off before the Extraordinaire escapes!
Anybody have a rubber band or something we can tie this off with?
No.
Nothing.
DA, your hairbands.
But these are my favorites!
Attention, Ms. Frizzle's class. We are still waiting for your project, the Air Project.
DA, the success of our mission depends on your rubber bands. I guess it's a small price to pay.
DA, your ponytails can stay in without...
Never mind that. Pull tighter!
I've got to hand it to you, class. You've caught and trapped your fair share of Extraordinaire.
And it sure is comfy, like floating on air.
You got that right, Phoebe. It's the extraordinaire that's holding you up.
Let me try.
You see that? When Ralphie pressed down on the extraordinaire, it pressed up on Phoebe!
Yeah, and it bounced her up, just like it did Liz.
An erudite observation, Arnold.
Look! You can push extraordinaire around anywhere you want.
And when you do that, it gets redder too.
That's because more and more of it is getting squeezed into a smaller space.
Only when you push it into a smaller and smaller space, it pushes back harder and harder.
It's like trying to squeeze down a spring. The harder you push, the more the spring pushes back.
That's it! Maybe if we push all the extraordinaire from the fingers into the big part of the glove, it'll get even springier. And then if we jump on it, we can bounce somebody all the way up to the top of this jar. Huh? Not me! Since I suggested this project, I'll do it.
Cool! You guys do the rolling, we'll do the jumping. Come on, Phoebe!
Rolling the ring finger.
We've got this finger.
Nothing like being a role model, right, Liz?
Remember, Quiche, when you get out, don't forget to come back for the rest of us.
I won't. Ready, Wanda? Phoebe? Ready! When I count to 3, jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw!
Now that's what I call an extraordinary push. Man, air sure is pushy stuff.
Come on, guys, don't give up. I almost made it.
There must be another way. You know, the more extraordinaire we squeezed in from the fingers, the bigger the rest of the glove got.
So maybe if we squeeze the rest of it in, the glove will get big enough to lift Keisha all the way to the top.
An airtight plan if I ever heard one.
This is gonna take forever.
Attention again, Ms. Frizzle's class. The space capsule will launch in exactly 6 minutes. And we still do not have your project.
If only we had a pump to suck up the extraordinaire faster.
Did someone say pump?
Thanks, Miss Frizzle. This air pump is just what we need to cram that glove full of extraordinaire.
My pleasure, Ralphie.
Okay, guys, time to get pumped.
Extraordinaire hose in place.
Pump hose in place. Pumpers ready?
Ready!
Start pumping! Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump! Raise!
It's working!
Raise!
The extraordinaire is making the glove get bigger.
Pump! Raise!
The more extraordinaire we pump into the glove, the bigger it gets.
Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump!
It's working great, guys. Only one problem. Even if we get to the space capsule on time, we still don't have anything to put into it.
We'll worry about that later. But let's just get out of here. Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump!
We've captured just about all of the extraordinaire.
But we need help. The more extraordinaire we get into the glove, the harder it is to pump.
Raise! Pump!
Press on air and it presses back. That's air pressure for you.
Hang on, Keisha! You're getting there!
happened?
The glove couldn't take the pressure.
So it popped.
Listen up, Miss Frizzle's class. The space capsule will blast off in 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
This is your last chance. Read me?
We're sunk. Now the whole universe is gonna think we don't care about air.
I found this cork popper in the escape kit.
What are you gonna do, Wanda? Pop us out of here?
She could if we were corks.
Arnold, you're a genius.
I was only kidding, Keisha. I don't want to be a cork.
Watch. When you push this plunger, it squeezes the air inside the tube so hard that the air pushes the cork out. Pop!
Just like the extraordinaire did to the glove. I got it. All we need to escape from here is a giant cork popper.
Yeah. If we had a big, strong air tank, we could squeeze it full of extraordinaire to build up a whole lot of pressure.
Then release that extraordinaire so it pushes into the cork popper.
And the pressure blasts a kid right up through the top of this jar.
Yes!
Great idea.
Except for one little problem. What? We used up all the extraordinaire.
Oh no! That's terrible!
Now what?
Wait a minute! Did you see that?
You popped the cork popper again!
Exactly! But I popped it without using extraordinaire.
Are you trying to tell us that?
You got it! All I used was the ordinary air around us!
You mean everything extraordinaire can do, ordinary air can do?
Yes! Even though you can't see it working, air is amazing. By the way, Ralphie, I love how you popped that question.
Attention. Please clear the area. I repeat, please clear the area for blast off.
Now that we know all these cool things about air, we're too late to get it into the capsule.
Hold on, Ralphie. What would happen if we had enough air pressure to blast me really, really high? So high, I could catch up with the space capsule and put something in it from us about air.
A daring plan, Keisha.
But what are we gonna put in the capsule?
How about the cork popper?
Good idea, DA. But I wish we had something more.
I told you before, write a poem.
Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Air's looking at you, kids. One giant cork popper coming at you. Wow! One barrel, extra large.
But we don't have a tank big enough to hold all the air we need.
Attention. The Walkerville space capsule is ready for blast off.
We need high-pressure pumps to pump the air into the tank.
Roger! 3 high-pressure pumps coming up.
We still need something for you to ride in. A cork.
You mean something for us to ride in, Ralphie? A pod for 2, Ms. Frizzle.
1 pod for 2.
Let's go! Cork popper ready, Ms. Frizzle.
Prepare to pump, class.
Our mission, Ralphie, should we choose to accept it,
Is to make sure the rest of the universe gets the true story about air.
1 minute to launch. 1 minute.
Okay, class, it's time to take chances, get messy, and pump.
Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump!
Gaining air pressure.
We will have launch in 10 seconds.
Faster, guys! Faster! Raise! Pump! Raise! Pump!
Liz, stand by to release the pressure valve.
We have maximum pressure.
we've squeezed all the air we can into the tank.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
pressure be with you.
It worked!
Just one more adjustment, class.
I knew we could do it! I knew we could do it!
Just one thing, Keisha. What are we gonna put into the rocket when we get there?
Carlos was right. A poem. Air is here, air is there. Down on Earth, it's everywhere. What it does is hard to tell, because air does invisible really well. Push air in all snug and tight.
It pushes out with all its might.
But best of all, when you need a ride, air under pressure can provide.
Contact!
They've linked up with a space capsule.
Careful, Ralphie!
Give me the cork popper!
Ralphie! Don't forget the poem! Way to go, Ralphie! Mission accomplished!
As Miss Frizzle always says, wahoo!
They made it! Hi, guys!
I knew they would. And you know why? Because just like air, my class works best under pressure.
Miss Frizzle!
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Hey. Hey, what's up? Magic School Bus Produce Air speaking.
Well, Mr. Produce Air, when it comes to the truth, your air show has some major leaks.
And I bet you're going to point them out, right?
That's what I do, air out the facts. To begin with, whoever heard of pink air? It's ridiculous.
You're right, but since air is invisible, we made up the extraordinaire so everyone could see the air our kids had to work with.
And that business about using air pressure to blast Keisha and Ralphie into the sky to meet the space capsule? Unreal.
Not really. Haven't you ever seen someone fired out of a cannon at the circus?
Well, yeah, sure.
Well, some of the cannons use air pressure to do it. Although I bet nobody's used air pressure to blast two kids thousands of feet in the air.
You're right, because it's impossible. You just can't get that kind of air pressure.
But I bet you can make a bottle rocket that uses air pressure to shoot hundreds of feet in the air.
Maybe, but only if you use a combination of air pressure and water.
And that makes a difference?
You bet. It's the strength of the air pressure pushing out the water that rockets the bottle up into the air.
How clever.
All I know is, when it comes to just making stuff up, it seems like the sky's the limit with you guys.
Which is why we always end the show with a disclaimer. Thanks for calling.